Raggy? Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. My name is Alicia. Here on my channel, I am a sucker for fashion, beauty, fragrance. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be my friend. All right, you guys, I am super excited because one of my favorite cartoons when I was a little girl has a collab with one of my favorite drugstore brands that also happens to be my favorite drugstore brand whenever I was a kid as well. So it's like two worlds that I love combining, and I'm just so thrilled that they sent over this collection to me so I can show you guys and play with it today. And it is none other than Scooby Doo. Where are you? That was kind of cringe. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, this show is kind of hokey. I can be a little hokey on my channel. I give myself permission. But yes, we do have this adorable collection from Wet n Wild in the mystery machine. Are you kidding me? How cute is this? So if you want to see what all is inside and see a couple of looks, have some fun with Scooby and the gang, keep on watching. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and dig in. I mean, this is the cutest PR box ever. So adorable. Wet n Wild has been doing the cutest PR boxes, and just because I was sent this doesn't mean that you can't also get the PR box purchasing it. They're usually on Ulta or Wet n Wild's site, and then Walmart will also have a few of the items. Walmart doesn't usually have the actual PR boxes, but Wet n Wild should, and Ulta usually does, but I'm not sure about this collection. So inside we have, I've already gone through it and put it all inside this adorable bag. So we have the Mystery Machine makeup bag that is so cute. You guys, like Scooby Doo, when you think about it, the show is absolutely, it's so ridiculous. But when I was little, I loved like some spooky stuff. And then I loved Great Danes. I still do. I wish I had a Great Dane. It would be bigger than me, but I've always loved like big dogs. So I loved that Scooby was a Great Dane, and I loved the whole gang. I really wanted to be Daphne when I was a little girl. I was like, she's so pretty. I want to be her. Velma was super smart. Shaggy was a dodo. And then what's his buns? Why can't I think of his name? Anyway, I had a crush on him because yes, I had crushes on cartoons. So anyway, it was just such a fun show. Whenever I was growing up, I had like a Scooby plushie. I had Scooby shirts. I mean, I was like a true fan. I really was. So anyway, this is just super cute. This is a really big size too. I mean, this is more of like you could put all your makeup in if you're traveling, or you could also put like shampoo bottles in here if they're not too big. I mean, this is a pretty good size. So let me show you guys what all we have inside. So like I said, I already took it out of like the plastic packaging, which was also really cute, but I was trying to fit it all inside this bag. So we have the Scooby sponge. Now, I don't know why my camera is like, when I get it close, it's making it really washed out and like fuzzy. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't figure out why it's doing that. But anyway, it is a nice squishy, it's not ultra squishy. It's kind of like an in-between squish little sponge, but it is pretty big, and it's just so cute with Scooby. He's adorable. And then we also have the eyeshadow palette. And you guys, I think this color story is kind of perfect for what it is. I mean, this, when I look at this, I'm like, yeah, I see Scooby. I also definitely see fall. I see Halloween. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 shimmers in here. And then we have this bonus one that is like a different texture, this black with some multi-colored sparkles, and then the rest are mattes. And these shimmers right here just really have my eye. I think that they're so pretty looking. Love it. Then we also have something I've never seen from Wet n Wild. We have a cream, like a stamp blush. I've never seen that from Wet n Wild. So cute. Is a little paw. I mean, how adorable is that? So cute. It's kind of like the Kaja ones that are the hearts, but instead we have yeah, have this paw right here. So I'm gonna actually I'll show you everything first and then I'll put some of this on. Okay, so we'll test that here in a minute. Then we also have, I think this is so cute that it's called Mystery Slime, and it is a lip treatment, like a lip balm, lip mask, and I need something on my lips right now. They're so dry. I purposefully left off anything on my lips so I could use this. And then there's another lip product here in a minute. This smells like green apples. I didn't realize it when I first smelt it, but once I'm putting it on, it's warming up. It smells like green apples. This feels really, really good too. So it's really cute. I love that scent. Smart for fall time as well. Then we have, let's see, these 3 sticks. So these are like multi-purpose and they're supposed to be glow in the dark. I think I'm gonna do 2 different eye looks. Like today I'll do another one on camera for you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do, I think, the more like over the top one maybe, and maybe I'll use these and go in the closet on camera and see if we can see if it glows in the dark. But so yeah, it says, does it say, yeah, it's just a multi-purpose stick. So we have a yellow, red, and a green. Then we also have a this is a lip balm stain. I don't know if I've ever heard of a lip balm stain. I mean, we have lip balms, we have lip stains. I'm not sure that I've seen a lip balm stain, but here is the color. I actually think this is so pretty. This is a gorgeous fall shade. Really smart to put that in there. Then we have a liner. This is supposed to be a glitter liquid liner. And then we also have 3 makeup brushes. So cute. I have a set of these in like every one of their collections. So I had a Lilo and Stitch. I had the Alice in Wonderland, the Sesame Street one, and now I've got this one. Plus I already had these that I purchased myself before I was on their PR, just in their regular packaging. So they always send these with, you know, these collections, and they are so good. You could use this one for powder, bronzer, blush. This one is like a go-to for me for cream blush. And then we have an eyeshadow brush as well. And it's adorable that Scooby has like a different expression in every single one of these. Like, so cute. And then we also, for fun, have a little mirror. So I haven't taken the protective sleeve off. Okay, so we have this little mirror. Scooby's in the little mystery machine, and then we have a little keychain. So that's kind of been true to form. They include a lot of the similar things, but in different colors and styles in their collections like this. So there's usually like a keychain or a little mirror as well. So, all right, you guys, let's go ahead and use some of these things. So let's do this stamp. I'm dying to just put like a little paw on my cheek. It's kind of hard to tell that it's a paw, but you can see the color. This is actually a little bit more wearable. When I saw that it was like this shade of purple, I wasn't sure, but this is actually like a real cool tone, light purple. Honestly, not like a ton of pigment. So, but it's really pretty. And I think more people could wear it than originally I thought. You know, I do think it's pretty, but it is slightly, it's like a little too cool tone for what I think gonna go for today, because I think since I am gonna do something more kind of just like everyday fun colors, I'm gonna go more for these like warm autumn tones, and then I'm gonna save more of the like colorful tones for the look tomorrow. So I need something a little bit warmer. I'm actually just gonna use this brush and I'm gonna dip into, it has a cute little paw, little Scooby paw. I'm gonna use this brush and just use that as like a little blush on top. See if that works. That's better to warm up the face, because that blush is a very, very, very cool tone. There's a time and place for that, but I mean, it's about as cool toned purple, light purple as you can get. So yeah, I think that looks better for what I'm going for. I think it's fun to use eyeshadows for blushes anyway. Okay, and also to use this for something different, I think ooh, okay, let me Oh, that is a cream. Okay, wait, maybe I should have stuck my finger in some of these. I was not expecting that to be a cream. That is so pretty. What? We have like a cream duochrome in here? Okay, what? Well, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but like my finger just went right in there. I was not expecting that at all. That is so cool. I'm just gonna put my finger in a few of these shimmers to see what they all feel like. Okay, I think that's the only one that is like super surprising that way. What in the world? That is so cool. They need to put more, okay, the shimmers aren't swatching. The green one swatched a little bit better. Let's see, the blue, it's okay. I mean, they could always perform better on the eyes, but they need to put that cream shadow in more of their palettes because that was so surprising. Okay, this one feels better. This bronzy shade feels a bit smoother. Oh yeah, that one's a lot better. Okay, that one swatched well. And then let's see, I think this is kind of a duo-ish shade here. Oh yeah, we've got a cream duo and a duo shimmer in a drugstore palette. Okay, I'm so excited. Then this is the funky textured one. And then we've also got this one. Okay, so here's the one. That's kind of cool, actually. It's got some, does that have like multi-chrome? I am shooketh. This one you can't really tell, but it's got like a little bit of sparkle. It's kind of like one of those mattes with some sparkles in there. Honestly, those all swatched great, except the blue wasn't too amazing, or this purple, but maybe they're meant to just be a different texture. I'm really impressed with a drugstore palette that has multiple textures in it. That is very impressive, and I was not expecting that at all. So what I was going to do, I was going to use that cream one thinking it was regular as like a little bit of a, oh my gosh, you guys, it moves like it is Jello almost. What? I'm gonna see if I could pick up a little bit on the brush. This is definitely what, that is crazy. I wish you guys could see it. It's like a little ghouly ghost when I'm touching it. Okay, I'm just gonna use the silver then as like a little highlight because I didn't put any highlight on my cheeks. So I'm seeing if I can kind of pick that up. That kind of works, kind of not. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. I should have just used a regular highlighter. But at least it got me to swatch though, because I was just gonna dig right in, and I'm, like I said, I'm shook. Okay, so let me go ahead and just use this little brush here, and I'm gonna dig into some of the mattes. Let's take this. This is like a tangerine orange. It's kind of cool because you can just set the mirror inside here. Whoa, it's like a magnified mirror though. I wasn't expecting that. Woo, my eye is so big in here. That's really cool though. I don't know that I've seen them put magnified mirrors in these. Like normally they're just little handheld regular mirrors, but this looks like it's magnified by 2 or 3, something like that. And that shade is really nice. Honestly, that's a pretty unique shade of orange. I'm not positive I'm sure in my giant collection I have it somewhere, but off the top of my head, I'm not sure where I have that color. Okay, then I'm gonna take this deeper one here and just start working that in. Those are blending nicely. You guys will have to let me know who your favorite Scooby Doo character is. Oh, I keep wanting to call him John. What is his name? The stud with that's, you know, the cool guy in the group with his little white shirt and his scarf. I don't know, I can't think of his name. I've watched the show a million times. Were you guys like me when you were little and you watched it and you're like, oh my gosh, this time it's actually a ghost. Like this time they're gonna die. That's what I always thought. It was like, my mom would just be like, I don't know why you watch this stupid show. It's the same thing every time. And I was like, whatever, one of these days is going to be something else, but it never was. Okay, now I'm gonna take the little neutral looking tan. It has like a little bat imprint. I will say the imprint goes away pretty quickly. So that was cute for a moment. I'm just gonna blend that in here. The pigment on these are nice. Not like incredibly pigmented, but they build up nice and they blend together nicely. Yeah, I think that is pretty. Okay, let's see. Those are the neutral mattes other than the deep brown. So I'm actually gonna take a different little brush that I have. This is a Perfusion brush. No, it's not, I lied. It is a Studio Selection, that brand, whatever that brand is. I think I got it in an Ipsy. I'm just gonna take that deep brown and run, whoops. I did get that on my face. Gosh darn it. Okay. This deep brown is nice. It has some really good pigment to it. Now the brush that I was using that they had in the collection, it's a pretty soft, fluffy brush. So I'm thinking too, if I was maybe packing on and using some of my like little bit denser brushes, I probably would have gotten even more pigment out of it right away. But really either way is fine. I mean, some people want medium pigmentation and to be able to just build. That brown is super, super nice. I am gonna take another, okay, sorry, I have someone out in front of my house, but I think they're looking at the house across the street that are weirdos. Okay, I'm gonna take, this is also a Wet n Wild brush, but this came in the Alice in Wonderland collection. I just wanna deepen this up some. There is a dang fly trying to terrorize my video right now. How dare he? Oh my goodness. Go away, fly. It is not even your season anymore. It's still warm here, but I always think of like summertime as a time for them to be so pesky, not the fall. Ooh, this is so pretty. We have fall leaf here. Like this is an autumn looking eye if I've ever seen one. Really impressed, really, really pretty. Okay, this was off camera, I was kind of catching up the other eye, but I just wanted to point out this orange is like Cheeto orange. It's kind of like electric Cheeto orange. I really, really like it. It's so pretty. It's an unusual orange. I really, really like it. You know what? I'm gonna take this red and I'm just gonna add the tiniest bit right here just because it gives it, now it's truly like just a fall leaf. It's got all the things like the yellowy orange, the deeper orange, the brown, the red. Truly such a good little palette for some fall tones. Like it has it kind of all like the fall and the spooky combined. Like, okay, really smart color story. All right, now I'm excited. I'm gonna go in with the, oops, I still had, hopefully that, still had some swatch on the finger. This is that kind of bronzy shimmer. It's pretty. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's not the most like blinding shimmer, but it's a nice drugstore shimmer. Honestly, definitely tried other palettes way more expensive with similar formulas, if not like a little less impactful than that. So not too bad. Then I'm gonna take the orange shimmer and just put that. This orange shimmer is very similar shade to that like Cheeto-y orange. Honestly, it probably would have been better moved over here because it's deeper. The bronze is a little bit lighter than I thought it was gonna be, but that's still pretty. Then, ooh, let's use that cream. Oh my gosh, guys, it is so wet and bouncy. Oh my goodness. Okay, whoa. I could kind of tell from that swatch, but not exactly. You guys, it feels like, I can't get over this texture. I didn't know it was gonna be that green. That is so pretty. Okay, let me do a little bit more of that so maybe you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, look. Is this beautiful green? I need them to do more of this formula. So fun for drugstore to do something so unique. Okay, guys, I am gonna do the other eye. You know the whole drill, lashes, liner, and then we'll come back and test out that lip. Okay guys, so I got the liner and the lashes on. My lashes are on a little wonky. Like they're not on quite the same on each eye. So I feel like it makes me look a little bit crazy, but you can just see how pretty this eye look is. Also, I forgot that I had the liner. So here's what it looks like. It's just this green. It's not too shimmery. And I just did like a tiny flick right here just to add a little bit of something. Now it's time to go in with the lip balm lip stain, which again, I think is innovative and cool. And it has excellent pigment. I think one of the complaints about pigmented balms is that it can be real slippery, messy, not stay put, transfer. So if this is a lip stain with a balm texture, that is so cool. It's so hard to talk at the same time. Like, that's so cool. Okay. I do not put lipstick on as pretty as some people do, okay? And they can just talk and be like, oh, and it looks so nice. I'm like, eh. All right. Okay, this color is so pretty. It feels really good on. That's gorgeous. Ooh, it's so pretty with the eye look. These lashes being wonky is driving me nuts. That is really impressive. Okay, now let's see. Let me do a little. Okay, it does transfer. I wonder if it's one of those things that after a while, like the balminess wears off and it's just like a stain, but it definitely transfers. It's not transfer proof. But wow, you guys, first look, I'm impressed, Scooby. Super impressed. So tomorrow I'll do something a little fun, play with more of the colors, but so far, this is a winner. All right, you guys, we are back for day number 2. And okay, I did my little experiment. I tried to draw just like these cute little flowers that look like, you know, just in the decade, fun Scooby Doo time. And it says these are glow in the dark. I went into a dark bathroom and tried to film myself and saw nothing, but it also says UV black light. So I don't know if you just have to be like, if you go to a Halloween party and you have black light, then maybe these will show up. But if you're just in the dark, nothing happens. So just FYI, I decided to do that because the colors that I'm playing with today, I was like, in the palette, I don't really know how I would work these in. So I tried it out with just this cute little detail on the chest, and yeah, verdict is you need some black light for sure. But today I'm definitely gonna play with some of these deeper shades here. I'm gonna do something maybe a little more dramatic. So I am going to take this more little densely packed brush here, and I'm gonna go in with this deep green down here at the bottom. I think I have a vision for what I'm doing, but then I'm also not entirely sure. So hopefully this will work out. Now I'm also just trying to use, if I can, all of the shades in here. This is a, what is this, 16 pan palette. So that's kind of hard to do in 2 looks. I did do a bunch of shades yesterday, but there are a lot of shimmers left over, or the kind of matte shimmers, and that makes it kind of hard to fit them all in just one more look. So let's see what happens here. This is nicely pigmented. This is a really pretty green, and it's like a true kind of like a, not exactly an Everest. It's a little bit lighter than, like, I'd say it's, you know, for 90s queens. It's more of a hunter green shade, and it looks to not really pull blue. A lot of times greens for me in this deeper tone will pull a little blue, and this seems to just be green. Okay, really good green. Sometimes greens can pull patchy on me. This does not, which is really impressive for drugstore. Next, I'm going to take this one that has those sparkles in it, but it's mainly a matte black with just a little bit of sparkle action going on. And I am just going to kind of pack that in here. Not the best black matte, but it's not, you know, a true matte since it has some of that sparkle. And you can see just a tiny bit of that there. Yeah, I can see some sparkle action. So I'm not gonna hold the opacity really against it, because this is meant to be a matte with some sparkles. It's actually really pretty. I didn't think the sparkles would show up, but there is some sparkle. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is kind of create like these cat eyes to kind of go with this vintage look here. So I like how that is looking, vintage smoky. Actually, this looks gonna be crazy because I'm doing all sorts of shimmers. We're just trying to use the shades in this palette, but I do think this is fun. This is like a fun, the second fun look from this palette. Okay, next we're gonna take this one down here. This is that deep kind of midnight blue matte shimmer formula. And I'm just gonna use that on the lower lash line, kind of blend it up into here to make it a little more seamless and just keep this really smoky. You guys, I'm so upset right now. Because I had a scam caller come on, it messed up all with the recording, and then I talked all the way through this eye, creating this eye, and it was not recording the whole time. And I'd actually come back right before this to tell you that before I put this one on, I said, I feel like I have gremlin ears on my eyes with this shape, but I think it's really fun because, hey, it's almost Halloween. And I was saying that my son and my daughter are being a Mogwai, Gizmo, and a gremlin for Halloween. So I just maybe have that in my head, but I was like, oh, this is like a gremlin ear. So cute. But then I did this whole look talking and it wasn't recording. Luckily, I haven't done the other eye yet. So let me just go ahead and recreate. I'm so mad though. I was saying really good things all throughout, but okay, well, hopefully I can remember things I was saying. Here's spoiler alert, and I really, really like this look. So what I did is I went in with this one right here that is an attempt to be a duochrome. And I was saying when I applied it on this eye that it's not like the most amazing like duochrome, you know, looking thing ever, but this is a drugstore palette that was attempting a bit of a duochrome, and I can appreciate that, and it looks pretty cool. And I did spray, and then I also went in with my finger just a little bit because I do prefer a finger. But I was trying to place them right where I wanted them. So that's why I was using a brush. But finger gets a little bit more payoff, but I do really appreciate how it blends in with these colors a lot. Okay, next I am gonna go in with the purple shimmer right here. and place that right next to it. And you guys, I used every single shade in this palette, which makes me so happy. I really try whenever I'm testing out palettes for you guys to use all the shades, to be as thorough as possible. Now, if I'm trying out some mega palette, I may not get all the shades in, but I try to get as many as possible. So pretty. Then I went in with the blue shimmer in here. So spray. And put that right next to it. Isn't it so cool how these colors are coming together? Like, what's really neat, this is one of the things I love about makeup. I don't think I would have thought to like ever do this look, to put these colors together, but because I am trying to do all of the shades for you guys and be thorough, then I ended up coming up with a look that is really cool and actually looks really good that I would have never thought to do. Okay, now I'm blending in this green is a lot more impactful of a shimmer, kind of than the blue and purple. Although the blue on this eye was a little bit more, maybe I just needed to dig in and get that top layer off because the payoff is a bit better on this eye. But this green is so pretty. Love that. I think I've got like a little bit more green on that eye than this eye now. And then I was saying I love that this green was left over to blend into that deeper green matte. Then I went in with the very last shade in the palette in this silver. And I was also saying when I thought I was recording that I love having a silver shimmer in a palette because you could really mix it in with the purple shimmer, the blue shimmer, you know, the green, whatever, and you could kind of customize your own inner corner color. How crazy is this that this is a drugstore Scooby Doo inspired palette? Like, I am so impressed with this palette. Okay, I'm gonna put on the lashes and the lip, and I'm gonna come back and tell you my thoughts, like what I think was the best and what I think maybe you could skip on. All right, you guys, I put on some very dramatic lashes because I felt like a dramatic look needs a dramatic lash. So fun. And you guys, I also felt like this lip from yesterday, while I really loved it for yesterday's look, I just wanted to let the eyes do the talking. So I used two other Wet n Wild. One is from the Alice in Wonderland collection. It is We Sing 2, this gloss. And then on top, to give a little sparkle, I used Happy to Be Me. This was from the Wet n Wild Elmo Sesame Street collection. So I still kept it in the realm of Wet n Wild. But you guys, I am thrilled with this look. I'm really impressed with this collection overall. So let's start here. Bag. Adorable. I forgot to mention it does glow in the dark, or it says that it does. I haven't tested that out, but it had a little sticker that said it glows in the dark. So this side you can't see through and this side you can. I love the size of this thing. Okay, the blush. Let's just start with the bottom. The blush is the thing that I probably don't recommend, to be honest. I did not use it today because I didn't love, it's just, there's not a lot of product in here for one. It's way down here. It's more of just like it's not even like a cream. It's just like a stain. And the color just, it's super cool toned. It almost gave like a dirty cast to the face. So I don't think I recommend it, but I do love the little paw, and I think the packaging was cute, but didn't love the blush. That's honestly the only thing I did not like. Next, the sponge. I did not test this out because I'm not a sponge girl. I know lots of people love sponges. I've gone through phases where I've tried to do sponges. For me, it just soaks up too much product. I don't care if it's the best sponge in the world. It's just not my preferred method. Every once in a while, I will get one wet and just press in to seal things in, but I think it's so cute. Now, the brushes, like I said, I've been buying their brushes forever. I didn't use the big fluffy one because I already have it in other of their like packaging styles from Sesame Street and Alice in Wonderland. So I'll just keep this as a backup, but so good. Love these brushes. And I think that they look adorable with the different Scooby expressions. These sticks, so I didn't get to use them a lot. I just did this little, you know, flower look on the chest, but they were very creamy. They were smooth, glided on really well. So I do think that they would be fun for some sort of like graphic liner. I just knew I was going really bold with the eyes today, and I thought the colors didn't really match this very well, but I do think that they will be fun in the future to use. The lip, I really liked this. I'm confused a bit about the lip stain thing. While this is a lip balm, it in a stain, it was not transfer proof and it didn't stain my lips. However, it is very pigmented and it stayed better than normal pigmented lip balms do. And it was very comfortable on the lips. Always kept like a little bit of that like balmy shine to it. And I loved the color. So that was a great one. Really enjoying the little mystery slime, the lip mask, so good. I love the way it smells. I've been using it morning and night and while I'm doing my makeup before I put on my other lip. Really love that, super good. The mirror is adorable and I love how it fit perfectly. Like, I mean, I did both the looks this way where I just set this right in here. If you're disappointed there's no mirror, just get one like this and use it that way. Before I get to the palette, what was the, oh yeah, there's just a keychain. That's the other thing, right? Oh, there's a liner. So the liner, I actually do like this. This was better than, there was a pink one like this that came in the Alice in Wonderland that didn't show up very well. This one showed up better and it glided on really smoothly. So I do like this. And then just cute little bonus keychain. The star of the show, in my opinion, is this palette. I am blown away. Honestly, I think this is the best Wet n Wild palette I've ever used. You have so many different textures in here. The pigmentation is great with the mattes. The shimmers kind of vary from like a little bit more subtle to pretty bam, like the green one. And then that cream is like revolutionary. They need that in every single palette. I think the color story is awesome. This is one of my favorite looks I've done all year. And this is a drugstore palette. So very, very impressed. Thank you so much to Wet n Wild for sending this over to me. You guys, I highly recommend if you're a Scooby Doo fan or if you're a drugstore fan, go out and get some of these items, especially that palette. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye. Raggy?